Hi everyone, this is topic number 6. Find values of trigonometric functions by using reference angle. So what is the reference angle? Now for this one you should know coterminal angles and the other information, standard angles that we have discussed in the previous video. So don't forget to watch that video, because if I'll discuss that again, this video will be too long. Okay, so it's a rough drawing. This is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, and this is 270. One complete rotation, you can call it as 360 degree also. This is your quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. What are these? These are the names. So if any angle lies between 0 and 90, that is your quadrant 1. So for example, if you have an angle, let's say 60 degree. Now this angle theta is the reference angle theta prime. And what is the reference angle? The reference angle is the angle made between terminal side. So this is your terminal side. This is your initial side. So the angle made between terminal side and the x-axis, nearest x-axis, is the reference angle. And the reference angle will always be acute angle. So the reference angle will always be less than 90 degree. So this will be your acute angle, right? So if you have angle between quadrant 1, then that is your reference angle. No need to change anything, no need to use your extra brain. Okay, but if you have an angle, let's say here, let's say 120 degree, now what? So I said terminal side, so this is your terminal side. And which is your nearest x-axis? This is your nearest x-axis here. So the theta prime will be what? Now this is 180 minus 120, because this 120 is made here, right? You remember how we draw 120 degree? 120 degree, we start from 120 degree is a positive angle, so we will go counter clockwise, right? Remember that? So first of all the angle, you should, to draw the reference angle, change them to the positive angle and then draw it. And in the quadrant 2, if you have like this 180 minus, for example, let's take one more example here. If you have, let's say, 110 degree, then what will be your reference angle? So 110 again here. So this will be your reference angle theta prime. And how will you make it? You will make it as 180 minus 110. So the theta prime, in the previous question it was 60, and here it will be 70 degree. So the reference angle is 70 degree. Let me write down for this also, 60 degree. Okay, now what about quadrant third? Now for example, if you have an angle here, let's say 200, how much I can take? Let's say 250 degree. Okay, can I take more than 270? Then I'll have to draw here. Okay, so don't take like 280 degree, then it will be quadrant 4. For that we will talk separately. Now 270 degree, again it's a positive, so this is your angle, right? Now I said terminal side and the nearest x-axis, right? So nearest is this one or this one. I see this one here. So in this case, theta prime will be 250 minus 180, right? Because this is your total angle. Now this time you want to find theta prime, so you will do minus 180. In the quadrant 2, you were doing 180 minus, okay? So that will give you how much? That will give you 70 degree, right? Okay, let me take one final. If I'm taking like in the quadrant 4, let's say 300 degree. So 300 degree, you will begin from here and you will move to here, right? You will start counterclockwise. You always start from here, that I have discussed in the previous video. So counterclockwise 300 degree. Now this is your terminal side, right? This is your terminal side. And what is your nearest x-axis? This is your nearest x-axis. So the angle will be what? This. So 360 minus 300, right? 360 minus 300, that will give you how much? That will give you 60 degree. So as I said, reference angle is always acute angle. So this time I have reference angle is 60 degree. That is how you will do it. Okay. Now if you look at the end, it is looking very complex, but I did it step by step. Okay. So I hope you understood. Now let me quickly solve some question. Question number 18. 195 degree, because if I started directly you might get confused, you might not understand the topic, so I thought let's explain the topic first. So 185, now where will be one? Okay, 195 degree. So where will be 195? This is 0, 90, 180 and 270. This will be in quadrant 3, right? And 195 degree will be here. So theta prime will be how much? Theta prime will be 195 minus 180. And that will give you how much? Reference angle is 15 degree. Reference angle is 15 degree. Next question. Next you have 285. You will go clockwise or counterclockwise? You will go counterclockwise, right? So that will be somewhere here. You will go counterclockwise. I'm not drawing that because that will make it ugly and messy. So just, I hope you now know what I'm doing. I just move from here and I move to up to this place. Now reference angle will be theta prime is this. So 360 minus 285, right? And that will give you 75 degree, right? So the reference angle is 75 degree. Now similarly you can try for positive angles. Let me draw one for negative one. Now question number 20 is saying negative 250 degree. What you will do for negative 250, first you will have to change it to the positive one. How will you change it to the positive one? You will use the property of coterminal, right? You do plus minus 360 degree. Then you can find the coterminal angles, remember? So if I do minus 360, that will give me overall negative. So I will just do plus 360 because I need positive measurement. Okay, plus 360. I need a positive angle. So negative 250 plus 60, 360. That will give me 60 plus 50, 110 degree. So with this angle, now I will find the coterminal angle, right? Okay, let me just draw now. 110 will be somewhere. Okay, let me start from here. 110 will be somewhere here, right? So first step, if you have a negative angle, find the positive angle. How you will find the positive? You will do plus minus 360, basically plus 360, because if it is negative then plus 360 to find the coterminal angle. Now draw the counterclockwise and then check in which quadrant. So this time it is in quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, you remember reference angle is what? 180 minus 100. So in the quadrant 1, same. Quadrant 2, 180 minus. Quadrant 3, angle minus 180. Quadrant 4, 360 minus. That is the whole thing about reference angle. And your reference angle should always be less than 90 degree. Always be less than 90 degree because it is acute angle. Okay. So terminal side and the reference terminal side and the nearest x-axis. I've said that multiple times now. Okay, so this will give you 70 degree, right? Okay, so reference angle is 70 degree. That's all about it. Okay, now what if you have an angle in radian? Then what you will do? Then also you will do the same thing. There is nothing much to change. So for example, if you have an angle, let's say 7 pi over 4. So you should know the radian measures. So this is 0 degree. This is pi over 2. This is pi because 180 degree is pi. And this is your 3 pi over 2, right? Because 90, 90, 90. So pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. And this is 4 pi over 2. So basically this is 2 pi, right? 90 pi over 2 pi plus pi over 2 pi. Pi over 2 plus pi over 2 plus pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. Again 4 pi over 2, which will basically give you 2 pi. Okay, so 7 pi over 4. Now what is this? This is, let me check, what can I do with this? 3 pi over 4. No, that will not give us. So first of all, we need to think of the nearest, so pi over, let me just first of all, okay, let's do one thing. If I use the radian, then you might get confused. So let me just first find the angle. So 7, this is in degree, so you will have to change pi to 180 degree. 180 degree divide 7, and that is giving me 180 degree. There is nothing. So 7 pi over 4 is basically 180 degree. Wow, that's so easy now. Then what you have to do is you just have to find the reference angle, right? This is basically, has we, oh, I think I did something wrong. Okay, I divided by 7. Okay, no, that's 7 multiply 180, that was divided by 4, that is why. Okay, 315 degree, 315 degree. Now 315 degree will be where? 315 degree will be somewhere here, and 360 minus 315, that will give you basically 45 degree, and 45 degree is nothing but pi over 4. That is the simplest way you can find. First change it to the degree, and then follow the same rule that we have done in the previous questions, and change it to the radian. If you don't know how to change it to the radian, then I have made previous video. If you have a degree, just multiply with pi over 180. That's it. Or else you should know the basic standard radians. Okay, that's the trick. Okay, now what next? Next we have negative pi over 4. Next question is negative pi over 4. So let me just remove this information here. Negative pi over 4. So first I will find the coterminal angle, right? Negative pi over 4. You have to find the coterminal angle. To find the coterminal angle, you will do plus 2 pi. And when you do negative pi over 4 plus 2 pi, you will get how much? That will give you plus 8 negative. So 7 pi over 4. Are we getting 7 pi over 4 again? Yeah, we are getting 7 pi over 4 same again. Okay, then it's the same question. So then you just reference angle will be nothing but pi over 4. For 7 pi over 4 I have done in the previous question already, so there's nothing to explain. Okay, so what I will do is let me check how long is this video. Oh, this is 13 minutes already. So I will make it in two parts now, because we have question number 24 to 31 also remaining. Or else why not, let's do this. Okay, let's not go to the next part. Let's finish this in this one. This is so easy. Now 24 is sine 210. Use the calculator. Also keep this check. This should be degree. Okay, if you don't know how to change to degree to radian, shift mode and this angle unit, do 2. From here you can change radian, degree, whatever. Okay, now this is already in degrees, so sine 210, that will give you negative 1 over 2. Okay, next question you have tan 315, so tan 315, that will give you negative 1. Okay, nothing much. So like this you can solve cos 150 and cosecant. Now sine 4 pi over 4, sine 4 pi over 4, so 4 multiply 180. Pi is what? 180. Okay, always change like this. If you directly write pi here, that will give you the wrong answer. That will give you the wrong answer. Okay, so 4 multiply 180, because this is in degrees. Okay, so that's the trick here. I have already made a video about that, but since I don't want to go back and I don't want you to go back and forth, so you can just understand here. Negative square root 3 over 2. So what's the trick? You just have to change pi to 180 degree. That's it. Next question we have cos and 4 multiply, what's the question, cos 5 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3, so 5 multiply 180 over 3, and that's it. 1 over 2 is your answer. So that's how you will find the exact value for the trigonometric function. That's it about topic number 6, and see you in the next video.